rise for the pledge, please. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. It's a relatively quick meeting here tonight, so hopefully.
Yeah, knock on wood.
But, we have a public comment section, so anyone from the public would like to speak? Okay, so I'm going to close the public comment section. We have no board presentations. This is a reminder that at the next meeting will be the meeting where everybody will come in and do 5 minutes on their departments and talk about some of the accomplishments for the year and talk about goals for the next 12 months for the village. That'd be good. And and also at the planning commission meeting too, which we will be talking about the sewers and stuff. So okay, we have no public hearings here. Communications to the board.
The first one's Hope for Depression Research Foundation. Dear Mayor Eppley and Board of Trustees, I hope this letter finds you enjoying the busy holiday season. As you know, my husband Martin and I are proud to call Southampton our home and to support Southampton Hospital, as well as many other local organizations. Today I write you about another cause that is close to our hearts, the Hope for Depression Research Foundation, HDRF, which I founded a decade ago to advance the understanding and treatment of depression. I have long dreamed of holding a sunrise walk around Lake Agawam, and our upcoming 10th anniversary presents the perfect occasion. I hope you will look favorably upon my proposal. I founded HDRF in 2006 to fund cutting-edge scientific research into the origins, diagnosis, treatment, and prevention of depression and its related mood disorders. In a short time, we have become the leading nonprofit solely focused on depression research with a unique research plan created by our Depression Task Force of world-renowned neuroscientists. A brochure with more information on HDRF is enclosed. Along with our research, HDRF is dedicated to raising awareness about depression. Over 20 million American adults, 1 in 10, experience clinical depression annually and is a leading cause of disability worldwide. We accomplish this through educational events and advertising. This past November, we released a new public service announcement airing nationally, solidifying our role as a leader in the field. This past summer, HDRF held a strategy meeting with our Arts Committee in Southampton to brainstorm ideas on how to raise awareness and funds for HDRF's research for a milestone anniversary year. The Arts Committee members, many of whom are prominent Southampton residents themselves, felt strong that we should hold a walk and wellness event at Lake Agawam Park. Our goal is to involve local businesses and community organizations for a day celebrating mental health and wellness. The walk will serve 3 purposes. 1, to raise much-needed awareness about depression. 2, to provide information on mental health resources available within our community. And 3, to raise funds for HDRS advanced depression research. We hope to have the Walk and Hope Wellness event at the beautiful Lake Agawam Park. Our preferred date is July 30th, 2016. Current agenda for the event is 7 to 7:30 registration, 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. walk, approximately 3 miles, 8:30 to 10:30 breakfast and wellness event. We hope that the village and the trustees will consider our application to hold a walk event in Southampton. With so many people suffering in silence from depression, our hope is that this walk will serve as a vehicle to raise awareness and connect residents with resources available within the community. Sincerely, Audrey Gruss.
It's interesting because at the last meeting we said that we weren't going to consider any walk and runs, and they reached out to Julie to talk about it. One is the Grosses have been big supporters of Southampton Hospital, gave a significant amount of money to open up the stroke center over there, and have been big supporters. But the reality is that this is not your standard walk run that normally it's set with timers, and we shut down roads, and we have all the police that's necessary to do this. And this is more of an educational event with booths set up for local groups to come through and talk about mental health, wellness, depression. They do the same thing at the high school, where they have a mental health day over there. So I think this is more of an educational event for our community. And then the walk is kind of let's take a stroll around the lake, and and show how exercise can actually have a positive impact on one's mental health. So that's the approach that they've taken. So after speaking with them, we felt it would be appropriate for us to come back here, and I think this is something that is a benefit to the community. It gives people an opportunity to access resources that are around here, and it's really something that celebrates a lot of people that are helping others in our community and throughout the area. So that's, I don't know if anybody has any other comments or questions about it. Okay, so I'd like to make a motion to authorize the Hope for Depression Research Foundation through their wellness event and walk in accordance with their letter dated December 23rd, 2015.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Next one is walk run for MS East End Ride. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, chapter staff, and the nearly 50,000 Long Islanders affected by multiple sclerosis, we offer our sincere thanks for your continued support during the planning and implementation of our annual bike ride. Bike MS East End Ride will be a one-day event held on Saturday, September 10th, 2016. We are anticipating approximately 300 cyclists to participate. We would like to request permission for the cyclists to ride through the village of Southampton. We look forward to hearing from you to ensure a safe ride for our cyclists. Attached, you will please find a walk-run bike event application, certificate of liability insurance, and a copy of each route. We offer our cyclists for there are 25, 50, and 100-mile options. Sincerely, Kristen Rodriguez.
Isn't that the same weekend that they have a muster?
Yes.
Is it the 10th? Yeah.
It is.
So we're gonna have to come up with a.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to do this
Okay.
in the state. I just realized, because it's actually goes Elks Club, Hubbard, McGee Street, Bishops Hill Street. It's down on Meadow Lane, Gen Lane. So it's going to go by. Yeah, it's not.
Well, there's too much going on in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Can't
absolutely.
have this
Yeah.
on top of it, but they could do it the following weekend. Is the following weekend our,
No,
it's
2
2 weeks after
later.
that? Okay, so they could do it the following weekend. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, when I saw that, that's exactly what I thought too. Okay.
Okay. We'll give them a,
All right.
we'll give them a call on that one.
Okay. Cyclists never stop at any
I know,
stop
exactly.
sign. They don't stop at red lights. They ignore every traffic law. And the police are going to be out
Right.
writing tickets.
Einstein's gas station says they stop there to use their lavatory.
And no light, right? Resolutions, item 1, resolved that the reading of the minutes of the public session of January 14th, 2016 be dispensed with, and that those minutes be accepted as filed by the village administrator, and the actions taken at that meeting be and hereby are ratified and approved. Got a motion? Second?
Second.
All in favor?
All right.
Resolved that the claims for the warrants dated January 26, 2016 totaling $236,476.63, warrant 10 general fund, $37,925 warrant 8 capital fund, and $6,617.19 warrant 16 trust fund, and the village payrolls for the period January 8th, 2016 to January 21st, 2016 be ordered and approved. Got the motion?
Make the motion.
Second?
Second.
Discussion. Page 1 on the general fund, CSE Employment Benefit Fund, February premium, $24,626.91. Carl and Jack's uniforms for the DPW Department, $1,062. Cash productions flowing onto page 2. December videotaping services, $1,044.75. Coastal Fire Systems, gloves for the fire department, $1,502.61. Convenient payments, the real estate tax refund, $8,016.63. Page 3, fluid imagery, computer consulting for the village clerk, $1,495. Page 4, 2 payments to GA Shivers Corp., both for different fire truck repairs, $6,867.28 and $3,835. James Lynch Irrigation Services at Agawam Park, 2863. Page 5, JP Mulvey Plumbing and Heating, Village Hall Heating Repair, $1,047.02. Mariners Cove, Docks for the Parks Department, $3,915. Marriott St. Louis, FBI Training for PD, $1,055.47. Page 6, National Grid, December bills for $3,875.22. Norsec and Son, December carding for the Highway Department, $5,877. Page 7, Otis Ford, ambulance repair, $3,203.96. PERMA, the 2014-2015 audit for workers' comp, $51,522. Page 8, PSE&G, for December for the buildings, $1,612.46. Rico's Clothing, various uniform parts, $2,852, and another payment in $1,199.85 for Parkers for the fire department. Page 9, Robinson and Robinson, Mannan East versus ARB, legal services, $12,687.90. Ronco Cleaning Supplies for the building department, $2,308.18. Sadie Levine, Village Court audit, $4,250. Southampton Christmas lights, repair of tree lights, $2,864. Southampton Youth Services 2016 membership, $7,500. Page 10, Patrick Terry, Fire Department medical reimbursement, $1,000. Vince Toomey, December legal fees, $26,878.90. Town of Southampton CTV contribution for 2015, $18,545.78. Tyco Security for 25 Jobs Lane, $1,455.42. Verizon bill going on to page 11, December phone bill, $3,704.81. Capital Reserve warrant. One payment to Aries Design, landscaping design services for the new ambulance barn, $37,125. And trust warrant, payment to Center for Municipal Solutions for Capital Telecom cell tower application, $6,617.19. Further discussion? All in favor?
Just one question on
Sure.
the Aries Design, LAPC, for the
37.
shrubbery around the
Mhm.
new, is that for the design or for the shrubbery?
That's for the design. That's all the landscape.
Design?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Site plan,
Site
that's
plan and-
all the parking design, the development of.
A lot of topographical work that has to be done there because of that, the tree and the way the patio flows into that. We're trying to save that chestnut tree in the front, so, and drainage.
Yeah, drainage is a
Top of
big
the hill.
component to it.
Right.
Land all site, things. We're adding all the parking lot area in there too, so,
That's it.
yeah.
Item 3, resolved that the Board of Trustees hereby approves the following budget transfer to eliminate an overage for the period ended January 26, 2016. Transferring $51,522 into employment benefits workers' comp from debt service principal. Have a motion?
Make that motion. No, it should be
Second?
right
Second?
All in favor?
Oh, yeah.
Aye.
there. Aye.
Aye.
Item 4, resolved.
Much more important tonight than.
There you go. It carries more weight. Item 4, resolved that the Board of Trustees approve the release of a balance of performance bond in the amount of $22,000 to Farrell Building Company, Inc. for the property located 50, 54, and 58 David White's Lane, Southampton, New York, as recommended by Jonathan Foster, Building Inspector. Have a motion?
Make that motion.
Second?
Second.
In favor?
Aye. These are the condos and stuff.
Yeah, and if you notice the last 3 meetings, we've had quite a bit of these, but what I had, I gave a list to John, and these have been sitting around for a long, long time, and people get done with the
Done, they're
projects
all
and they
sold
never
except
come
for one,
back.
I think.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, so it's just trying to clean out the bond fund that we have there.
Just look at the decision on this. This is May 3rd, 2011.
Right.
On this decision.
I had one going back to 2004,
Okay.
and it's amazing that people just let the money sit there.
Yeah.
It's, must be nice to be missing that kind of money, but whatever. And the last of them is this one here, resolved that the Board of Trustees approve the release of the balance of 2 performance bonds totaling $82,800 to One Property Development LLC for the property located 50, 54, and 58 David White's Lane, Southampton, New York, as recommended by Jonathan Foster, Building Inspector. Have a motion?
Make that motion.
Second?
Second?
In favor?
Aye.
Okay, and then the last item, we have one discussion item. Chamber of Commerce submitted their calendar and events for 2016, and they're looking at doing the farmers markets from Sunday, May 29th to October 9th at 9 to 2 at 25 Jobs Lane, and then on Saturday, September 24th, during the September Fest, 10 to 4. Mondays, August 1st to 22nd, drive-in movie Mondays at Cooper's Beach at 8 o'clock. And rain dates would be the Tuesdays following, and Monday, August 29th. Monday, October 3rd would be Paint the Town Pink and kick off Breast Cancer Awareness Month tree lighting ceremony, 6:30 in front of the Chamber office. Sunday, October 30th is the 26th Annual Ragamuffin Parade Pumpkin Trail. 1 p.m. begins the parade at Agawam Park. Halloween props provided by Hank's Pumpkin Town will be set up at Agawam Park for photo opportunities. In case of rain, the parade will be held in the Morris Room of the Rogers Memorial Library. Immediately following the parade is a pumpkin trail where children trick-or-treat in the safety of the village merchant community. Saturday, November 26th is 20th Annual Fire Truck Parade of Lights commencing at dark, 4:45. The Chamber, in conjunction with the Southampton Fire Department, invites our neighboring departments to join us in a parade of decorated fire trucks, including the annual invitation for review. The trucks will proceed north on Windmill Lane, east on Nugent, south on Main Street, and west down Job's Lane to Avalon Park. This event is in conjunction with the village's decorating committee tree lighting ceremony at 5:15. Saturday, December 3rd is Southampton It's a Wonderful Village. This day will consist of an all-day holiday stroll with horse and buggy rides, carolers, and hopefully other various performers strolling the streets. One caveat this year is, as you're aware, we have numerous requests for a sidewalk sale. At our Board of Directors meeting, a discussion was had and all agreed that if you would approve of the sidewalk sale, due to the liability issues that exist, the Chamber would like to sponsor the first one on Saturday, April 16th, and the second one on Saturday, October 1st. Thank you for your consideration. With respect to the Saturday sale, Julie and I were just talking that if we wanted to do the October 1st one, maybe we just move it to the September Fest and do it that week. And I know there was mixed thoughts on
Yeah, I don't know
whether it's
I don't know if we should do a sidewalk sale at the same time we're doing September Fest, because we have so many people that are walking around. I think the idea was to do it on a weekend that was going to be off.
another event.
And create another event
Draw.
that's going to draw people. Now, October 1st, and they're probably not aware of that, is the same day that we had approved
Marathon.
for the Hamptons Marathon. So I think we'll end up with people that will be coming into the village. So we probably should reach out to them and ask them to consider another date. Maybe.
Well, what about Columbus Day weekend? I mean, that was typically when
Yeah.
it was done in the past.
Yeah, maybe that's when to do that fall one. So,
All right, I'll call Karen.
yeah, and we can rethink that, but I think what they're trying to achieve is get more people to come and visit the merchants around, and I don't think we need to do that at September Fest, so.
Right.
And even- yeah.
It might make them come into the
Right.
village.
Yeah, so, but, so why don't we, let's, well, I'll scratch that.
Subject to the sidewalk sale.
Yeah, yeah,
You're okay with the Saturday, the April
Saturday,
16th?
Yeah,
That's-
Saturday, April 16th, I think.
Okay.
is a good day. Day after tax day, so everybody's gonna be.
Flush with cash.
Yeah, I know, I will be. What about you, Rick?
I don't like that time of year.
Just filed my extension,
Me too.
Jumping the gun, huh?
So I'd like to make a motion to authorize the Southampton Chamber of Commerce event schedule 2016 with the modification, elimination of the second one Saturday, October 1st, and we'll consider another date.
Right, okay. Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. No further discussion items here. Comments from the board members here. Trustee Ystromsky is actively, is the vote going on tonight for them, so he's working the phones, and we wish him the best. And Trustee Irving, I haven't heard from. Trustee McGann?
I'm just sort of thinking about, I don't really have much to add to this.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just, yeah.
Okay, all right. Bill?
One thing I can say, we talked about it before, but I made a call today, but Gary wasn't available at the time. I left a message, but that pile of snow on Job's Lane is ill-placed, and see if we can't relocate that in a hurry and not use that spot again, because it actually really screws up a narrow street.
Yeah, it's not a good placement.
I hate to be, but we'll
They're
concentrate
working
on the...
tonight. They're doing a night shift
Are they?
tonight. Yeah,
Oh,
to
maybe
clean out
that would
business
help.
district, yeah.
But you know what, like on Job's Lane, because it's such a narrow road, and that, and it's it's one of the areas where it's, the ambulances
Thoroughfare.
respond. It's a thoroughfare for emergency vehicles to get to and from the hospital. I really think that they should be moving the snow down, and even if they're placing it in that V by the monument down, it would be probably a more appropriate location for,
In the monument, you mean?
no, I mean at the
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
the
okay.
Monument Square and the triangle there.
white
that
stripe.
Yeah,
Area.
and placing it there. I understand the concept. The concept is let's bring it to piles and we'll come in with the heavy equipment, pick it up and ship it out, and which is a great thing to do. But with Job's Lane, I agree with
Yeah.
Bill.
Yeah, we had lots of snow last year, and they've never used that spot before. That's
Yeah,
just
I was
a bad spot.
surprised.
So we'll,
Yeah, so,
we'll
but,
survive it. The
yeah.
world's full of more difficult problems, so.
But
All in all, we were lucky then.
you know, we
Or
were.
I think we got 14.5 inches, and Up Island got double of that, more or
Right.
less.
Yeah.
So we were lucky.
Yeah, the guys did a good job,
I
and
think they did a good job overall.
yeah,
You don't
Just a-
realize how lucky you are. I got home at 11:15 last night from Florida, and I don't know how we got the ticket we got. We were supposed to come home on Sunday, and we realized, and anyhow, we switched it, and if you would only have 2 people tonight, and
Right.
Right,
Right.
yeah.
special meeting tomorrow.
right. Right.
Well, actually, speaking, the grievance day, which is February 19th, 16th,
Oh, okay.
so I know I'm out of town then, I don't know.
I'm
So I
here.
did say yes.
Yeah, we're covered.
I agree.
We're covered on
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
so, okay.
I wasn't sure, but I believe
Okay.
I'm going to be here.
Yeah, I think
then.
it's Bill, Mike, and.
Okay, all right, I didn't know if I have to get a plane ticket to come back and, for the day.
Yeah, and I spoke to Danielle today, she's covered.
Okay, all right, good. Okay, oh, no, so, and Chief, I do actually want to commend the police department for your performance last night, at we had the shooting that was up on the hill, and the way everybody responded. I think it was Officer Sinclair heard the shots and was, right in the area right there, so, the suspects were apprehended, right? No, we're still searching for them. So, well, I'm not going to ask you that, but I do want to say that that the response up there and to make the community feel safe because of that event, I'm very proud of the way the guys responded.
Appreciate that. Officer Sinclair actually heard the gunfire, and we have we have a description of the vehicle, we have the plate number. He actually passed it, he just didn't realize
Okay.
that was the vehicle involved, and we have a pretty good idea what happened. This wasn't some random event, it's kind of an ongoing dispute between a couple of sets of people.
Okay.
And I really don't, they canceled the basketball game, but I think that was more just to not have a large group of people come together so
Right.
soon afterwards. And plus Sergeant Lamson is he's the lead on the investigation, and he's the basketball coach, so the priorities are to solve the shooting
Yeah.
more than coach a basketball game, even though that's important.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I think they did a good job. The state police were really helpful. The town police were very helpful. I think, this is much more infrequent than it used to be, and that's really a good thing. But the guys did a good job, so I'm happy and I'm proud. I appreciate the help from the other departments.
I think they did a fantastic job, and I know that their response and the way to the community up there, I know it was made people feel safer with a situation that
I happen to still be here, but I've been around long enough to know not to go into the crime scene. 'Cause I just would have been there to ask questions, and I could do that over the phone.
Right, right. So, good. Oh, thanks.
Thanks.
And also last night, I went to the debriefing of the fire that the fire department had, that was at the church off McGee Street, where we actually had a couple of our firefighters that were taken to the hospital for, one was a slip and fall, and then one actually had partially fell through the floor area. And the interesting piece was one of the things that I know Chief Wines and Chief Pearson had pushed were these harnesses that you step into with your turnout gear. And the reason why the individual didn't fall completely through the floor is because that harness actually worked and protected him from falling further into the active fire. and there was no injuries and stuff, so it was interesting the way they talked about attacking the fire and the location of hydrants, and, you know, we just bought the new tanker truck, which was much larger than, which supplied a lot of water up there, which was a big benefit to the men while they were there. So it was a great response, and you know, the way I looked at it was the two people that were injured up there were both you know, business owners in our community, husbands, fathers, volunteers, and here they were, you know, protecting our community and protecting church, and you know, with a lot to risk. And so people don't realize that until you sit back and take two steps back and realize who's actually out there doing this on a volunteer basis, and the trainings that they had to be trained on how to use that harnessed gear and attack the fire. And talking to the guys last night, they said, you know, they didn't even realize what had happened until afterwards, and because it was just all the training had kicked in, and their response. And then afterwards, when they went home and saw their families, they realized, wow, you know, thank God that we're doing the training. Thank God that the village has invested the monies in the fire district, the monies into providing the best equipment possible for them, and developing the safety procedures that protect their lives. So good job to the chiefs and the men and women in the fire department. So thank you guys for.
How much damage to the church?
Well, it was in the back area around the altar. It was a space heater that caught on fire, and actually it was Dean McNamara, who lives over in that. Our fire marshal was going to work, who actually saw the smoke coming out, that actually called the active fire in, and a lot of smoke damage in the church, but they were able to save the structure, and the church was thankful because they didn't go in and chop up pews and bust windows, and they were very respectful of the structure to attack the fire, which
church
was
this?
the one up on North McGee Street. Cal, Reverend Cal there, Pastor Cal, his church. So it was yeah. So it was good. It was a nice job by a lot of people. So, but no further comments from me. So we're going to actually go to the second public comment section. Anybody from the public would like to speak? No. Okay. So I'm going to make a motion to go into executive session for the purpose of discussing personnel matters involving village employees.
Second?
Second.
Favor?
Aye. Great.